What's up, higher power? This is your ghetto news reporter, Mary Dash 20, Mary and the Lee. I'm pretty sure you already know, now don't you? Let's talk about it. I want to talk to the ones who don't know about you, while I talk to my higher power. A power greater than myself. I want to thank you first and foremost in the presence of my enemies. Real talk. Now, to the family out there who is searching for a power greater than yourself, do not look to me. Do not look to the president. Do not look to your family. Look within yourself. Real talk. I like to dedicate this to everybody who came up with a song that was near and dear to their heart. And you heard it on the radio for the first time and you was flabbergasted. You was filled with joy and, happiness and love and excitement. And it really made your day. Just think about that for a minute. Let that sit in your spirit. Think how far it came. But think how far you came. Like you wrote the song. You prayed that somebody will believe in you. Your prayers came true. And then what happened? You got grandiose. You start sounding like Scarface. The world is mine. Or Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start losing y'all mind. Let me tell you how hard it was for me to make something out of you all. You understand what I'm saying? Especially the rappers. And even the ones that probably were one-hit wonders. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I made my living selling music. But back in the day, and this is the truth, you can cut the radio on. And you can put a cassette tape in the tape player. And you could push play and record. And you could start it from when the song starts and stop it when the song stops. No interruption. You understand what I'm saying? That's how the radio used to be. No advertisement, none of that. And if they did advertise, they did not advertise during the song or cut it off. And you understand what I'm saying? Wasn't none of that. Okay? Listen to me now. Now, that's how I used to put tapes together. Somebody has my tapes to this day. For real. Believe me. Priceless. And they followed the music. And they knew who was going to be a jammy jam and who wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Based on what song I picked. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. This is real talk. Now, I ended up selling music as I got older. I had to get it from the Chinese people because, when people know that they have a sure thing, they invest in it. Now, they knew I was a sure thing because they watched me. They watched me and they studied me. And they said, You understand what I'm saying? And it took off. Now, the Chinese got a hold to the colored people music. You understand what I'm saying? And I used to buy them $1 a tape. You understand what I'm saying? and I would sell them 3 for $5. And I used to go to the flea market, and right across from me, the Chinese that I bought the same cassette tapes music from, my people music, they sold the same cassette tapes, musical, 3 for $5. So not only was I competing against them, but my people and other people would go buy from them at the flea market, and I'll be looking like, what is going on? And they making more money because 9 times out of 10, it only probably cost them about 10 cents to make it. You understand what I'm saying? But I had to pay $1 a tape. And everybody that knows me knows I love music, so you know I'm spending money like drug dealers and stuff, selling drugs. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to wait till they phased out and made a killing off of me and my people and my music. Then the Arabs got a hold to it. I had to go through the same shit with them. Now remember, back in the day it was free. You can go buy you a cassette tape for about $1, listen to the radio, free all day. But somebody came up with a bright idea. Then the police. I was buying from a Cook County sheriff that didn't live too far from where I'm at, 6210 South Kimbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. If you think I'm lying, come blow my fucking head off right now. I spent buku money with the police. You understand what I'm saying? And then it was the DJs. And then finally, I got hip to a burner. And, you know, back in the day, you know, they had lime wire and a lot of stuff. You know, I went and purchased for real, from Best Buy, because by this time, everybody had made their money. They was phasing me out, and I wanted to go out like a champ. So I went and got the original CDs from Best Buy, real talk, and I would burn them, you understand what I'm saying? Or I would go on LimeWire. You know, this is when I found out about the internet and LimeWire. And, you know, that took a lot of time and patience. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So, you know, I bought so many 50-cent CDs, Get Rich or Die Trying, from Best Buy. The white man came out from the back. He must have been the owner or something. And he was like, what is you doing? Filling up your store or something? And that was the original. And you know what the killing part is? I guess somebody was mad because they had some little boy come into the flea market, or I should say the mall, but it was kind of like a flea market too. But the mall on Clark and Chase is now a school, math and science school, but it was a mall, Clark Mall. And they had this little boy, you know, come in and, you know, he bought a CD, 50 cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. And, you know, he came back later on and threw it in my face and said it was a bootleg. He was so convincing, I really thought it was a bootleg because, you know, I would you know, take the original and burn it also, which was still a original. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. But this one wasn't a fucking bootleg. It was the original. But they wanted me to go off. But because my higher power intervened, you understand what I'm saying? And then allow that spirit to take control of me. You know why? Because when I moved in Clark Mall, you know, I didn't tell them, the Chinese people that was running Clark Mall, that I was selling music, but they knew because I had left another mall to go to that mall. You understand what I'm saying? The other mall was on Wilson in Uptown. They had since torn it down because they trying to get rid of me or whatever and stuff and my legacy. But I went in Clark Mall, not telling them that, you know, contract or whatever and stuff, that, you know, I was selling music. They asked me what I was selling. I said, you know, general merchandise or whatever. But everybody knows I've been selling music since forever. I am music. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So, you know, they put me in the back with this light bright, damn near white guy. He was selling music, but it wasn't the music that I was selling. He was selling like gang banging music and stuff like that. He had none of this stuff that I was selling. So I brought out my music, and they waited till I fixed my spot up, and it was the best one in Clark Mall. I even paid a Hispanic $300 to lay a black rug. I paid people to move stuff from the other mall, so I was employing motherfuckers too. You understand what I'm saying? It may have just been a day, but you got paid. You understand what I'm saying? So about a week later, here come the Chinese man talking about, your contract, says general merchandise, you selling music, and this guy is selling music right here and stuff. I said, he's not selling the same music that, I'm selling. Oh, well, you're going to have to move to another spot. So they moved me to a front. It was small. It was so small, I had to sell everything that I, accumulated that was general merchandise and stuff, and make a decision. Do I want to, not sell music where all my money was really at, or do I get rid of all the stuff, like the pillows I had and the general merchandise stuff? So they got the general merchandise stuff for less than wholesale price, some of it, just to hurry up and get rid of it so I can get into business or whatever and stuff. Real talk. So I lost money before I made money in Clark Mall, because they always want something for free when it come to me. But when it's time for me to get something, they want tax, they want to go up and blah, 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 right? So I end up going to another spot in the front. And right down maybe 10 feet from me was a Hispanic guy with a nice big ass spot. He evidently was hating on me. It was big, it was nice or whatever. And they said he was only selling Spanish music and movies and stuff. But come to find out, later on, he was selling what? English music and movies and stuff. Because they wasn't no colored people coming to shop with me. Now, don't get me wrong. They were spending money, but they was buying stuff and then buying the same stuff that I bought and selling it in a spot. Real talk, because they didn't know what to buy. But they knew, I knew. And then one time I was buying, I had this African guy, probably from Uptown, you understand what I'm saying, wanted to buy a game, the games that come like 100 games in one console or whatever for about $40. I said, man, here go the TV. I'm going to set it up where you can see and watch it work, and I'm going to sign off on it, and you sign off on it, because, it's only $40, and I don't know how, destructive you are as far as your child or whatever. If it break, I'm not responsible, but I'm going to show you that it worked because it's brand new. And sure enough, it worked. But they wanted to know what I was selling this particular day. So he come back later on, you understand what I'm saying, the African guy, even though I gave him a receipt with my signature that's worth more than Michael Jordan's with his dumb ass, you understand what I'm saying? And he told me, it don't work. I said, man, we signed off on it. You saw it for yourself, you understand what I'm saying? Because I made sure, you listen to the music, you play the game, haters. So the police come, take me to fucking jail. I had to keep my so-called worker at the time, but she wasn't nothing but an informant, you understand what I'm saying? D, for real. And of course, while I'm in jail for the day or a couple of hours, they probably taking pictures and seeing what the fuck I got so they can, you know what I'm saying? That's how hard it was for you motherfuckers to get your motherfucking song on the radio. Or I forgot, it wasn't that hard. It was easy, wasn't it? That's how you end up with all the millions and billions of dollars. And, I got one song. I ain't heard it yet. It's called Time and Time Again. And they know how it go because they watch everything I do. It ain't got to be perfect. I just want to hear it. Or just give it back. Because if not, that church down the street that they building on with my money, repairing or whatever, Apostolic Church, that motherfucker will burn down. I done told you time and time again to give me my song back. Now, I don't start fights or war. I stop them. But this one I'm not. I don't know what's going to happen. So family, step your game up. That's the true story. You understand what I'm saying? Never give up. Never know who's going to save you. And that's why my higher power is never late. Always on time. What time is it? 7:02 on my mama. I come from behind to get mine. Real talk. Heartbeat. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever forget where you come from. Peace.